Adjacent.
I like Black Adjacent better. I said Black Acquainted, but Black Adjacent is
Maybe.
is
Chilling in the tree for
Like-
man.
Don't
Doing
take this
drugs.
separately,
Okay.
but I'll say like.
Word. No lights, we got the place.
But I can't.
I don't think Gerby likes that. I don't care.
Counting money as I sip my beer.
I've gotten away with it
J
many
Crime
years.
saying this all year.
I will not say it.
More Molly and we'll be right there. The quality of every substance, bruh's all top tier. Bet the man that I'm shit. From the checks to a Cairo, from the corner store bodega to a pollo hermanos. Backpack with the gat, had the footy with hollow. Straight burnt the competition, had to hire my rivals. Gave me girl too, your boyfriend a rookie, and I can coach you from coach shoes to Jimmy Choo simping. That's what the birds do. We run through, confidently improve, doing the road security. No, I'm shy, but still violate the mood. Got me thinking the mood. I'm a stable,
I
still
just
get
screwed
away.
out
The
of
life of a hustler slash entertainer in the
So
making.
hard. No, we
And
don't.
it's all for the taking.
don't
And what we taking,
those hurt
I'm talking pay. Yo, I can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money. If you don't, then I ain't fucking with your bank drops. Make runs at random on a weekly. Who knows, might even bump into your can't
No,
stop.
there's that rapper. He
I
came to
only
sing
got thoughts for this money.
Yeah.
If you
And
don't,
I
then
actually,
ain't
I
fucking
felt
with
with
your
him. I was
bank
like,
drops. Make runs at random on a weekly.
It is
Who
kinda
knows,
like
might even bump into your 15th letter. Gotta keep the weed better. Word to these 3 letters on my rug sweater. No frauds, RTC, no bras, bro. We not an AC, but pull your card. Drugs, the lyrics that I drop so raw. And lights, beats make these bitches go
I feel
on
bad
and
now.
on. You know the bands will make up. Saw shake her little money make up. Make every homie wanna penetrate it. Roxbury greatest, on pace to be that. Bruce Banner citizen with them Hall green packs. Street Forge got weed snacks and a microphone in it. iMac, Pro Tools and a scale for the business. I'm a man on a mission, you could tell from the name I use. Frontin' on this money and you wind up on that cable news. Wouldn't wanna see the homie cop an attitude. Just cop a couple packs and show me gratitude. Yo, I can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money. If you don't, then I ain't fucking with your bank drops. Make runs at random on a weekly. Who knows, might even bump into your can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money. If you don't, then I ain't fucking with your bank drops. Make runs at random on a weekly. Who knows, might even bump into your can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money.
Yeah, we can talk like that.
Bank drops. Make runs at random on a weekly. Who knows, might even bump into your can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money.
So yeah, like that's what I meant.
On a weekly.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
I don't want
Hey yo, I can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money. If you don't, then I ain't fucking with your bank drops. Make runs at random on a weekly. Who knows, might even bump into your can't stop. I only got thoughts for this money. If you don't, then I ain't fucking with your bank drops. Make runs at random on a weekly. Who knows, might even bump into your
GAH is fine in my terms. Like that's why I was like.
No, it's fine. No, it is.
my days. City, smoke, J.
E-R,
Beantown, after hours getting wild. Got you let out with the crowd. Got wanna shop. Can't a damn thing. Take me out to slime friend. Feeling great. Champagne. Corner bad bitch with me. Every day, all recline.
This
I'm
way.
on the brink in the cuffs, need some food. Where's my lunch? While you feast on them scraps, entertain me with chunks, rice wine. I'm reclined and I'm sunk in these seats. Click my feet and I roll it and blaze up this weed. Been a chief a long time. Derek Thomas with the rhymes. I retire with my ham on side. So be advised if you walk up
N-word,
while
the
I'm
N-word
cruising
is
in the
something
whip.
that we
Ain't a
use
question
because
if I
we decided to
spit.
take it
Leave you
back in
slump
the
full of
70s.
piss, high as shit. With the flies stain, slipped her out her barrel wing.
But
Shorty
to
fly,
take it
gotta
back,
speak in
look at
tongues
the
when I
word.
penetrate. Pocket you a pair of eights, flop me a boat, you hit the set. Yo, I
because we
check
thought
you the
that
star
was
of the
protected.
show, not a cause for the jokes. I'm the pledge and the oath of this dog music tatted on my wrist with the notes to be known. If you don't get familiar with me now, I'm the second.
You had a
golden
joke ready
child
to go.
with that shit
kinda
too
helped
slim.
me.
Driving on the cruise lane, just doing my thing. Through the city as I
Yeah.
smoke this
And
What did
so-
she say? I love that song.
While I'm sitting on the side, maintain. Can't a damn thing take me out the smile frame, feeling great.
I don't like
More a bad bitch with me. I live it up every day on recline. Not a problem on my mind. 95 famous beat. Chauffeur to the lab, gonna work
I mean,
for the
we can
day.
talk about
New
it.
bra by my side.
We can talk about it. We can talk about
Waist for the sex right away. But today, when we come, Snow Bunny hit the stash.
We'll talk about the things that I've done that I thought I was wrong by buying like gifts and shit.
And I just got the screw
Oh,
on the stick.
this is a Trent
full grip.
female.
I'm a product of the bricks, Waldron, and
He knows
won't
what I mean,
fit.
charismatic.
Money block, we ain't need no strip to offer brick. Used to boost cardigans, now I'm buying out the rack. Used to cuff O's a piff, now I drop about a stack. 2 O's and a half, throw a nug on a scale. I'm smoking up the back.
You know
I
what?
know. I feel like she's not ready for it. That's what
Throw me into the pit. Joey knows me.
It's no different than like
Should I refer to him as Irish, by the way?
yeah, it's no different. It's essentially like a conversation.
Oh, yeah. No, let's do it.
Literally.
You don't attack people anyway,
It's
Charismatic.
not about attacking, but if like attacking and being put on the spot are two different things. But you have to be okay with both.
Just JV town after hours getting wild. Got your let ups with the crowds while I'm sitting on the side. Maintain, can't a damn thing take me out the smile frame. Feeling great, champagne pouring, bad bitch with me. I live it up every day on recline. Not a problem on my mind. 95s with that famous beat.
No, that's what you're basically saying. She's not ready for the podcast.
I'm ready for the podcast. I just like I said, just having a bad morning.
That is what I'm saying.
Let's get into it, guys.
I'm not gonna hold back.
Good.
Who knows this? You know what I mean?
What's called blue ball? Oh, that's what it's called. Blue ball.
Hey, for the record, I gave up my English. So blue balls, yeah, okay? It's kind of get it
I was gonna say 2 minutes. I was gonna say 2 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say
Driving on the cruise lane, just doing my thing. Through the city as I smoke this J. Bean town after hours getting wild.
I ran from North Grafton.
Wait. Did you legit run?
Hear ye, hear ye. Make way for the kings. The kings are here.
You think the bitches is great because you're fucking seasonal, nigga. You can't
I'm
be
not asking
seasonal.
anymore. I give up.
This is 24 hours a day.
A little bit. Listen, you're kind of intimidating.
You're listening to the King's Podcast with your hosts,
A little bit.
Charismatic
You came in and I was like, I'm good. And then I'm like, whoa.
and Irish O'Neill.
Are you?
With the energies, I'm after.
Hey, welcome to the King's Podcast, baby. My name is Gerby.
It's your boy, the African Charismatic.
Yo, what up? It's Irish O'Neill.
Say your name.
Stacey!
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Say your name.
Or
Welcome to the King's Podcast. We're back again, baby. Thank you guys for giving the last video so much love. We appreciate it.
What was like 150 views already? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's
crazy.
160 now.
Yeah,
160 something like that.
I want
Thank
to
you
thank
so
y'all.
much. Thank you so much.
Also wanted to give a little shout out to what we're puffing on right now. We got some high grade THC up in here, no
There you
CBD.
go, there you
some
go,
high grade, some
there you
THC.
go, there you go.
We got some Scooby snacks over here.
Scooby
Oh,
snacks.
some
Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks.
We're gonna be smoking that in this and in this pipe right here. So we are ready. And shout out to my boys Fronto King. You know, if you want to send me some more rolling papers, I will be down for that. Okay.
Yes.
Shout out Fronto King. Okay. Yep.
Yes, we need free stuff, okay?
Free stuff.
That's what we were saying. So welcome to the King's Podcast, where we talk about the male-female dynamic.
I even have a bag to put the free stuff in.
a
guys.
baggie
let
just
me
in
know,
case.
you know,
A baggie just in case.
Always ready.
And when we talk about the male-female dynamic, we talk about relationships and we get advice, and then we go off from there. First thing we're going to talk about today, we're going to be going through basically our topics today. We're going to be talking about some situations, conversation. Did you guys have a conversation ready to go, or
Yeah,
that you
brewing,
want up top?
basically.
Yeah, a
All
little
right, great.
bit, yeah.
All right, so we're going to talk, and then we're going to talk about bring up the 3 principles. Well, first the 3 principles, then the plugs, then we get into the topics, and then we have a couple videos for you kings and lady kings out there to enjoy, and then hopefully we entertain y'all. You guys keep rocking with us. All right, so let's go into the 3 principles. Or yeah, 3 principles first. All right, so 3 principles. I have it right here, and I'm just like, I'm like, what's wrong with me? First thing you need to be able to be attract these ladies, and you could say
Agree
if
or
you agree or
disagree,
disagree. You need confidence in yourself and then in your abilities. And the most important part is your sex appeal. You got to be sex set. You got to believe that. You got to believe that.
If you won't fuck you, who will?
Yes.
You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
tell you, and I'm
know what I'm
replaying Grand Theft Auto San Andreas right now, and the sex appeal is a meter. It's a meter you have to fill in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and it's important, and you know
Throwback.
this.
Yeah.
Well, this is also why I have a Hitachi vibrator. So if you're not fulfilling my needs, I'll take care of it myself.
We had this conversation
There
before,
is no
right?
competition between a vibrator and some dick, okay? That means you ain't getting some dick. You ain't getting
You're
dick.
right.
Let's be
I
honest.
love.
You know
It's
what I'm
called
saying?
vitamin D.
Yeah, vitamin D, you know?
And like I said last time, a Hitachi only it's got set parameters. It
Right.
can't learn new shit. So
Right.
at a certain point,
It ain't got no licky mode.
Right, and it can't raise your children. It can't.
Can't pay your
Buy your
bills.
It can't give you any hugs.
mean-
when
It
you're
can't eat
feeling
that
sad.
ass when you want it to, you know what I mean?
It can pay my bills because I have a history of doing webcamming. So
No,
Yo, if
that's
I was a
you.
woman,
That's
I would
not really the
abuse my
machine. That's
pussy
not really-
online. Like, it would be
Absolutely.
terrible.
Yep.
It would be terrible. If I
I
was
would
a
be a
female,
millionaire.
What if I wasn't this? You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
what?
Right.
I destroyed myself.
Yeah, there's so many things that a vibrator can't do. We're just better, ultimately.
dick is better.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No,
Yeah.
what is attached to the dick is better. That's what it is. It's not just our dicks. It's what's attached.
yeah,
to
because you
them.
can't keep a chick just on dick game alone.
You can.
To a
It
point.
depends.
To
You
a-
can.
To
You
a
can.
point.
You can.
For a time. It's
For
very
time. I don't think
temporary.
permanently.
I don't
When
know. You
hit-
haven't
start-
seen people dickmatized for life?
Bro,
I've
you
seen
start,
No,
you
not
start,
life.
but you
I've never
start
seen-
hitting
not life,
40
not
and
life.
stuff. Like, you're not slinging dick the same way you were when you were 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you
It's
got to
only
have
temporary.
more than just dick game.
Maybe
at that
in
point.
your bloodline. My bloodline's been running 3 or 4 women deep. They had to keep it
Strong.
up.
His
I'm
bloodline
strong, bro.
Strong, baby.
Strong.
Strong, baby.
You know what I'm saying? When you have 3, 4 wives, you got to keep the dick game strong. You're going to lose them.
Maybe.
You know what I'm
See,
saying? Like,
maybe.
I know.
I would
my
argue
sister-
by that
It's
point
more
you
here.
have their mind.
It's more here. I think
I mean,
you're not giving people enough credit.
We intellectual. You
Yeah,
already know we Nigerians
yeah, right,
intellectual
right,
as hell.
right. It's
you know
up
what
here.
I'm
You
saying?
guys get them
You
up
got
here.
that too.
Yeah. It's how you make a woman feel. It's not about what you do to their body. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Gerby, you speaking that real sense.
That's
But wait,
facts.
let's
That's
ask our
facts.
female,
Just-
our captured female.
Nibble on my neck and like.
Vibrators
But
can't do that.
also, no, yeah. But also, I'm personally the kind who's into like rough, you know. So like,
yeah, vibrators can't do that either.
yeah,
Yep,
I
yep.
want like to.
You
I like
can't
a
pull your
little
hair.
choking action, poking. You
Vibrator
know, pull
can't
my
do that
hair.
either.
Smack that ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
hell
Big
yeah,
time.
hell
Yeah.
The last episode when she had the choker, I could have said the vibrators can't choke you. I can't believe I missed that opportunity. It is what it is. All right, next principle that you need to have. You need to have emotional independence, meaning you cannot fear her reaction in any way, shape, or form. You got to go up to her and just talk to her. And don't worry about the ramifications. Whatever the worst scenario you have thought in your mind, it won't happen. It never happens. For the
As
most part.
Irish loves to say, always be ready to take your ball and go the fuck home.
Facts.
Yep.
Yep.
Always be ready.
I've never had a drink thrown in my face.
Never.
Shocking. Shocking. I know.
Shockingly. Well,
Very
all the-
shocking. I wanted to throw a drink in his face. Shit.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
absolutely,
There you
100%.
go.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
There you go.
definitely
There-
wanted to
there
throw
you
a
go.
drink
See?
in his face.
Yeah,
you go.
well, no. But you know, I've called you out for your bullshit sometimes.
Ooh.
Only sometimes.
Is
I
it,
can't
is
wait
it
for the
bullshit
bullshit.
or is it just you disagree with it?
Let's get
Yes.
We're gonna get to that soon. Let's get to that. Our last principle that you need to have high social intelligence or have social intelligence, aka a sense of humor.
Yes.
You need to be able to make these ladies laugh. The sooner you can make them laugh, the more they start to feel that little wet feeling down there. It's good for you.
If
and
you
it's good for
can.
them. If you can.
If you
I
can.
say still jokes, whatever. Do what you have to do. Be yourself, but definitely try to be funny as much as possible.
I have personally not like if I approached or a guy approached me immediately, I wouldn't think you're attractive. But the second you can make me laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh, then I'm like, you're sexy.
Right. See?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
I still
We
ma-
ain't lying to you, Kings. We ain't lying to you.
I still maintain one of the
lying.
most
We ain't lying.
genius things I've ever seen someone say was the friction line that you dropped. This motherfucker talking to a chick one time. She was just talking. And you could tell Gerby was just like was like half listening, and then just mid her talking, he just goes, "I want to start some friction." And she was like, "Huh? What do you mean? I want to? You want friction? What does that mean?" And he was like, "I could show you better than I could tell you." And I was like, "This motherfucker."
Honestly, that's
Wow.
kind of making me a little right now.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I don't lie to you, Kings.
Yo,
I don't
wow.
lie to you.
He's-
I don't lie to you guys.
We call
okay?
him the juicer.
yeah.
The juicer. This man, she juicing already, bro.
Right,
What you
right,
do?
right.
That definitely does a little thing in my brain. I'm just like,
Right.
all right.
Gotta talk to these. You gotta create.
His people call him les jus.
Les jus. You gotta. We're gonna talk about this in another podcast one of these days. But you
got me started, bro.
Facts.
Don't get me started.
You gotta create a sexual atmosphere with the lady. This idea that I'm gonna be neutral and I'm gonna be nice kills the coochie. You gotta creates that sexual atmosphere. You gotta talk to him in sexual innuendos. I think that's what they call it.
You introduce it at the very latest, right after dinner. Right after dinner, you say something like, you got some nice titties.
Oh no! All throughout the conversation,
Yeah.
throughout the whole date, you're just throwing things out there that I like you, you're attractive, I want to fuck you, but
Yeah.
you don't have to say.
You have to set the tone early.
Right, but you don't have to actually say the words "I want to fuck you." That's the key.
Who needs dinner?
Right.
You can just like, hey, I don't know, like.
You look
I
very
don't need
delicious tonight. Like,
yeah.
like that.
No.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
see?
Yeah. If you said,
I ain't lying to you, Kings. I ain't lying to you.
if someone came up to me and said you look delicious tonight, I'd be like, okay, hey,
Yeah, that's
how's
right.
it going?
Girls love innuendos.
Right.
Women love
Love
innuendos. They
innuendos.
don't like directness. You know, it makes them feel icky.
Yeah.
For us, we enjoy directness.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
great.
Grab
But
my ass.
yeah, do it. Grab
Walk
my-
up. If you see it, you like that shit, grab that shit. I want to know you like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you
what
like
I'm
it.
saying?
You
You know what I'm
know?
saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Make me feel a little.
Let's get into the
good.
plugs. Let's get into. Yeah, my name is Gerby. You can find me on Funny Name Gerby on Instagram, on Facebook. That's my full name is Gerby Laguerre. Check me out. Shows, don't come to them. Thank you.
This is your boy, the African Charismatic. You can find me at Charismatic Me on IG and Twitter, Charismatic IPE on Facebook, and catch me at the Yas Festival at the Broadway Club in New York.
Check them out.
On the 12th at 9 p.m. It's going to be a hell of a good show. And catch me the rest of this show choking on this fucking monster status weed, because this shit is fucking kicking my ass, okay?
Guys, follow me at It's Irish O'Neill on all social media. STC podcast every Sunday. Check us out on iTunes, all major podcasting apps. Give us a 5-star rating and review. That helps us a ton. Also, my band just launched their EP finally after long last. I'm not gonna kill myself now. It's finally out. All right, go to dainsleif.bandcamp.com. That's DAINSLEIF.bandcamp.com. $5, guys. $5 is awesome.
Special.
Oh yeah, and Big J Okerson is in town tonight, guys. If you are in the Boston area, Laugh Boston, Thursday through Saturday. Big J, come out and see him. He's fucking hilarious.
Meet some of the kings there.
Meet some of the kids. We're gonna be out there.
He's got a show tonight, 2 tomorrow, but I think 1 is sold out, and then 2 on Saturday. It's his birthday Saturday, and I heard a rumor that there's gonna be some partying Friday night, guys. So Friday is the night to go if you're trying to go partay.
And our special guest, you have any plugs?
No. I am a nobody. Welcome.
Actively looking for plugs. Hey.
Actively looking for plugs.
AKA, I need a
honestly,
man.
But seriously, check out STC. We're trying to build something over here. We're a family. Definitely check them out.
Definitely
Hilarious.
check out STC.
Definitely. Nothing to plug.
Not really. I mean, no. I put on shows and yeah, that's it. So I'm your token lady stagehand person who makes sure that events happen. So that's about it.
So if I was to plan a porno, you're the person to come to?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Right.
So you
I'll find a
remember I
location.
told you guys that for my 1-year STC episode, I did that thing, Olympics, where it was like,
Ah.
she helped produce that.
Yes, I did.
Mainly because I needed it to be a little less gay with the amount of dicks in the room, so I needed a female. But Stacey was very
I have
behind the
seen
scenes
Irish's
helping.
Yo, you
dick.
see, you're lucky I wasn't there, because, bro, if it's already pushing that far gay, you might as well throw it over the edge, man. Bring it someone just like, hell, hey!
You're welcome to throw your name in the hat for Olympics too, but you're gonna have to go up against the champ.
There was a
a
cut
grower,
and an
no, it's not a
uncut,
shower, so.
and then
Same. God, same. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Yeah, grower, not a
now,
shower.
And
No
Stacey
need,
can
no
attest
need.
too. This is when I learned, by the way, that dick pills are not like how they make them out in movies, where you like take them and then it's just uncontrollable. Raw. Like if there's no sexual stimulation going on, it's not doing anything to your dick.
I just think you just didn't take the right pills. Though.
No, we did. We got them from.
You got it from like the.
We got them from Phil's uncle. They're the
No,
right ones.
Viagra all the way.
It was
dude.
Viagra.
No, you took
you
like
sure?
some
It was
underground.
if it wasn't Viagra, it was Cialis. It
The
was one of
band
the
stuff are the best. So
band stuff.
the what stuff?
He's talking
band.
like tiger dick.
yeah, the band stuff are the
That
best.
Chinese tiger
Blue
dick.
Chew. I was trying to get the event sponsored by Blue Chew, but couldn't make it happen in time. Couldn't make it.
Hopefully, we'll get it. Kings will get it, and then we'll just spread the love and everything like that.
Oh my God, that's the dream sponsor. We got to get Blue Chew to sponsor
Yeah,
this.
we-
podcast.
Yo, if
Holy
Blue Chew, what?
shit.
Right, let's do it, baby.
Yo, I'll
Holy
be fucking
shit.
since fucking is
We're
fucking,
going
bro.
back bangs out here.
I'll
We're
be,
going
I'll
back
be.
bangs.
And let me just say, I've used Blue Chew. Dear God Almighty,
Legit?
It's like chewable Viagra, essentially. This
Is
is
it
how I
delicious?
describe it. It's not bad tasting. The only side effect that I've heard, I've never experienced, is slight bluish tint to your vision. Very
That's
very
cool.
temporary.
That's actually
But
really cool.
That makes the
But-
butt cheeks look real nice.
First boner was very sort of like average.
Like alien booty. Look like alien booty. Yeah.
Avatar,
Like my hair?
Yo, have you seen the cheeks in Avatar? Yo, put me in Avatar. I'm fucking some cheeks, yo. 10-foot cheeks. I'm getting them.
Let me tell you, the first boner was very sort of like just whatever, like nothing. It doesn't affect the first one. So what you should do is take it, jerk off. Then the second boner, dear God, you couldn't kill it with a fucking rocket launcher, dude.
So
It
did-
just fucking, it's like a beast.
Do these boners?
Morning
So
wood,
do you
That's
have
all.
to?
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Morning
this is
wood, but like morning wood if it got bit by a radioactive spider.
Yo,
and
whoa,
it,
no, like,
it
bro,
was just
I've
like,
had, have you ever had like morning wood where you had to like run up and down the stairs to make that shit
Yeah,
go
yeah,
away?
yeah,
Yeah, like that type of morning wood, right?
Like I'm talking like
Extreme,
when
like-
was
like-
going for like a solid hour and things just still mean.
yeah,
Just
bro,
mean.
bro. Yeah.
Where you're like, what?
Oh,
like
that make-
chick
that
had to
make me
tap
turn
out.
evil.
Chick had to tap out. She's like,
No,
I
no,
take a
that might
break.
make me turn
Dude,
evil.
there was one
Yeah.
time where like I
They're
had
phenomenal.
some
Question.
serious morning
Yes.
dick. I fucked 5 times that morning, bro. Like it was,
Bro,
and the
like-
shit was still kicking. I was mad,
Right,
bro.
bro.
I started running stairs.
That make me
I started
evil,
doing
bro.
jumping jacks, everything.
So I have 2 questions. On these pills that you're taking, or the chewables, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have to come and then it goes down and then back up, or?
That's not how penises work.
Wait. What are you asking
I
exactly?
mean,
Does your dick
when
reset
you
after you
come-
nut?
Yeah. Does it
You
have to
don't-
reset?
like doesn't go down automatically.
I don't know. I've never used Viagra,
yes,
so
yes,
like
it does reset.
Yeah.
Like after you come, it'll go back down, but then like
usually
you're
after
like,
you nut, you need like
whoa.
a reset.
Really?
you give it like maybe
I have
5
nutted and not gone down.
Then, bro, like you're one of
Amen
those. You're
to
one of
you.
those different dicks.
Yeah.
You're one of those
Well,
different. Because like most people,
I guess
like
Gerby's just
I
got
need,
the
like,
golden
I need-
dick over there.
I was
Like,
gonna
bro,
say, that's my kind of D because
like, bro, like I need at
I didn't
least
wanna say
like
anything, but I
need
thought that
like,
was normal.
I need a water break. Like after a nut, I need like a
Same.
quick. Like I get
Yeah.
2 minutes. Like give me
Right,
2
right.
minutes. I need a quick water break,
Nah.
and I can get up again. Like,
splash your face with.
but like
you know,
you just nutted and you still hard, bro.
Yeah. That's
I feel like that's disrespectful to the woman. Like you see that?
No, it is
like,
brutal. It is
like that's just like it's like wait, you just nutted. How's that shit still hard?
Right.
Like if it
I
resets,
just
they're like
thought
all
you-
right.
I
Work
just
ain't done yet.
Yeah. I just started
Okay.
eating the coochie because
So-
I always do this.
I appreciate you because I'm very much like I need my 2 seconds and then I'm like, you ready to go again? Like, can we do this?
Yeah, in that time that would be
And
enough
if
time
it's
for me.
if
but he
it's
said he
not
stays.
back up, then I get a little angry. I'm like, is it me? Like, what did I do?
Oh, you guys do think it's you. It's never you.
They
Sometimes.
always
Sometimes.
think it's
Never
them.
you.
Sometimes, yeah.
All
I've
in
been with
here.
girls long enough that like
It's all in here.
I've messed with girls long enough that like they learn me and it's like all right, if they want like a super quick turnaround, they shake their ass in my face and I'm like hard again, like instant.
Yeah, there's things you could do.
There's things you can do. Like
that's true. That's a good point.
there are mad things you can do, but like you sitting there being like, is it me? That's just gonna make me softer. Like that, like you ain't getting.
Oh,
no
I
more
don't.
dick.
I don't like vocalize. Is it me? In my head, I do. But then, like, okay,
like,
so
do something.
Yep.
like,
do something.
yeah, I
They
like
offended.
when it's that break period, and I'm like, okay, after the 2 seconds, I'm like, I start sucking on your balls. Is that like a bad thing? Like,
No,
Oh,
I mean,
no, you're just a soldier.
Yeah.
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 Just a
Oh,
soldier
okay,
right here.
yeah,
This is
okay.
just
Thank
a
you.
soldier right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was your
guys.
second question about the pills thing? You said that was your first
Do
question.
you like your balls sucked to the left or to the
I
right?
actually
Oh,
can't
okay, that was
remember.
the second.
My brain is now on ball sucking, and I'm like, actually, recently, Irish with the dude. I was sucking on his balls, and he started laughing because it was tickling him, and then he got
Yeah.
soft because he was like, I can't, like this
Yeah.
is just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
I
don't
was
wanna
like,
laugh.
really?
Yeah.
No. With like sucking on my balls is hit or miss. Like some days it feels amazing. Other
But if
days
you
it's
start
so
laughing-
ticklish.
But you
Okay.
start
That,
laughing,
like-
that ruins it, right?
Bro, but like it's so ticklish that you've already ruined the sex. Like it's that
Yeah.
ticklish. Like
Yeah,
it's
once
already
I'm
done.
laughing, it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's done.
Last week I got a chick to eat my ass for the first time, and
Awesome.
I giggled a little bit at first.
Bro, that shit's amazing. That shit.
What happened to your boner? What happened to your boner?
Oh, it gets
Oh no,
hard
it
as
was
hell.
it was it was
hard
so,
as
it was
hell.
so good for
still-
sure.
Bro,
but,
that shit's like this.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
but phenomenal.
When you get
Yeah,
your
for
ass
me,
ate, what?
when I start laughing, it's pretty over. I was like,
Did
ah,
she
bro.
like stick her tongue in your
Yes.
butthole? Oh,
Yo, if you
That's
go
a
for
soldier.
you go for gold.
Eating
Wait,
ass.
like if you ain't. You see, like if you eat an ass and you just all around the outside, like come on now, like that's just
you
disrespectful. Like
you gotta go. All.
like you already back there. Like go for the promised land. Go for gold. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree, I
Like get
agree.
in there. Like,
I'm cool. Like like if you're like eating me out, fingering me at the same time, then like you stick your finger in my butt. I'm like, yeah, dude, hell yeah. That's what's up.
Well, and that's how it started.
hell
Chick
yeah.
was blowing me, and then she slipped a finger in my ass, and I was like, "Wow!"
Yo,
I was
she
like,
knows
bold.
cheat codes.
Yeah, dude.
I was like,
She
bold.
knows cheat codes.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And then I was like, "Well, you're halfway there. Don't stop now." And then she just went for it. And I
All
was
of a
like,
sudden, Mortal
"Great,
Kombat. Whoopsie. Oh shit.
finish him."
That's basically what he heard. He's like,
KO. Have you ever done anal with a girl and then gone ass to mouth with her? I mean, she obviously sucked your dick after.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, you guys are
Definitely.
savages.
Seeing,
Wow.
just seeing what the
Definitely.
consensus is of.
You guys are
Yo,
savages.
Do guys
ATM is
do that?
amazing, bro.
I wouldn't do it.
I like all ATMs. They always give you something good.
So you pull it out her ass and straight into her mouth.
Bro, the fact of the matter is, when you this freaky, you clean as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
When you this freaky, you clean as
I don't
fuck.
think I can
Okay.
do it mentally.
All
I
right,
can't do
but
it.
maybe you ain't that clean though. That's why you're not thinking that way. Because me, I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna take a shit before I have some sex. I'm gonna use the baby wipes. I'm gonna clean my ass.
wait,
Like I ain't even getting fucked, and I'm cleaning my ass. Like
I'm
you
pulling
serious?
my
I
dick
actu-
out of her ass. How's that anything to do with me being clean?
You should
You
be
said-
clean
you
as
You
said-
well.
should eat spicy food.
So
than
you said
more.
you said
Bro, did you hear what I just said?
You
I
pulled
just
it
said
out her ass.
Bro, I just said.
and then she
I
started
just said,
sucking you off.
Bro, I
after.
just said I clean my own asshole and I ain't
No,
getting
no, no,
fucked.
no,
Like
no.
I get clean too. You know what I'm saying?
asking. I'm talking. Going back
Even
to what
I
she
clean
said.
my
Is that what she
ass
said?
before I have sex.
He's surmising that because he's as freaky as he is and he's that clean that naturally someone else is
The
freaky
girl
would
would be that clean.
Bro,
because
there
they're
are
already
checks. You check. Like,
It's-
bro,
it's
come
just
on now.
courtesy.
I couldn't be able to do that.
Like,
You put
hey,
your
maybe.
face. Like, are you this freaky? You put your face everywhere. So you take a nice whiff real quick. Like, make sure the work is done.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
you
agree
stick the
with that
finger
part.
in
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you stick it near their face. If they don't want to do it, then I ain't doing it either. Like,
No, I will tell a girl.
I mean, you can't wash it too clean. I mean, you can wash off all the flavor.
Oh Jesus!
I will
Like the
tell a
corn
girl.
from or the
That's
spicy
the difference
food.
between me
There's-
now
it
versus
just-
me younger.
No,
I will
bro,
tell a
It
girl.
adds a
You're-
it adds a certain patois.
bro, you're so like, but we're not talking like I'm not talking like sweaty, nothing, but like after a long day, like after a day, like. Nah, like the pheromones off a woman like that can be intoxicating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because women have natural
Yeah.
vagina smells. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
But if I feel funky, if I smell funky,
no, not
I'ma tell
funk,
you
not funk.
right away.
I'm talking.
I don't play around.
the natural. Like you can smell the woman, not
Yeah.
funk, not
Yeah.
funk.
That's
No,
what I'm
no.
talking about. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit
Young
can
Gerby
talk.
would have just went through it, pushed right through it, just through the smell,
Once
just
it's
do my
funk,
thing.
no.
But now, no.
Yeah, I mean, if they come right out of the shower, it's just like you're just licking skin. I mean, it's just black.
Oh yeah, right
it's
out
like
of the shower.
chicken with
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah,
seasoning
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
I
No,
had
it's-
I
I'm cool if she's
dated a
sweaty.
guy many years ago who, when he would approach me and say, "Go take a shower," I knew what that meant, and that mean like he's gonna eat my ass all night. And I was like, "All right, cool."
Yo, I could do that shit for hours.
Yeah,
I don't know
actually, it's
why.
cool, man.
Yeah,
Get
pretty
into
great.
it.
Yo, it's-
it feels kind of okay.
Yo,
Just if I'll warn you, like I'll be like, no, I had spicy food last night. Like this ain't happening. But
and I can appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I had
Honesty.
tacos last night.
yeah,
Now, Stacey, why don't you give us kind of like a general rundown of sort of your relationship experiences, like some examples?
No details.
No, yeah, it doesn't. We don't need like names with it, but just to give us sort of like brief, like sort of idea of like your history, and then like if you want to give any sort of like insight into like recent dude and like some of the things we were talking about, that might be interesting to dive into.
what kind of history do you want? Like,
Just like your experiences.
Well,
Not-
you got-
not-
Oh,
not-
Jesus.
I'm not necessarily saying like numbers or anything, but like for example, like
I'm not ashamed.
like I asked Max the same question, just and he was like, oh, like I dated like this person and this like point in it went this long, like just sort of like an idea of like
The number, yeah. Or maybe not the number if you don't want
I
to.
don't mind.
like you know what I mean, like some like you've obviously dated people, like how much have you dated, have you had like serious relationships, like what kind of
Oh,
things
okay,
did you
okay,
think
okay.
maybe went right or wrong within them, like just sort of give the Kings an idea of like where you're coming from. Obviously you're not coming out of like Catholic school, you never dated
I
a guy,
don't-
you know what
yeah.
I mean, like that's what I'm saying.
no shame at all. Like I said, I'm liberated. Serious relationships 3. Sexual partners 90. Yeah, I got
keep
yeah.
count like that.
Yes, I do, because you have to, because you got to know. Like, never had any problems though, like no STDs or anything like that, because I'm safe. Oh Jesus, where do I start? So, like I said, I'm into like BDSM. I'm into fetish. I'm into no shame. You know, I like being choked, spanked, slapped. I had a master at one point. Yep. So, and he recently gave me a laptop computer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and all I had to do was send him a picture of my tits, like, and I was like, "Thank you, love you." And he has a wife, mind you.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. So, things like that. Otherwise, yeah, just kind of general. I don't know. Like, what do you guys ask me questions?
King story time. I have a story about the master thing, the BDSM thing. I have a quick story.
King story time.
Okay, Gerbs.
Okay, so I have a joke about doing the dating apps, right? And everything like that. And then you just start laughing immediately. That's fucked up. That's not the punchline. Anyway, but during that, when I was on the dating sites a couple years ago, there was I met this girl. I didn't even know what that is, like the whole domination thing. I didn't know that was a thing. And anyway, so she hits me up with an email. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, I'm doing all right. And I just emailed her back. And then she emailed back. He was like, "Okay, slave, I need you to come over at this such and such time." And I was like, wait. I emailed her back.
Let him finish. I want to hear this. No.
Okay.
I was
So I got
like,
a
wait.
question to ask
I don't know if you see my pictures on my profile, but I'm a black dude. I'm not comfortable you calling me a slave.
You're black?
Yes.
Okay, so this-
I am purple.
This brings
anyway,
up an interesting question I want to ask you about that.
Go ahead.
So
And then she kept calling me slave anyway. I was just like, no, I can't.
Okay,
get
so
down with that.
I did it on SDC.
Being called master is awesome.
I think it was around like episode
that shit.
70 or something. I had
Hey,
my
buddy.
comic buddy Rock Allen on, and we were looking at a story about BDSM, and I can't remember
True
how
story,
it,
by the way, true
how it came up, but it was sort of he was like, yeah, well, I can't remember how it came up, but something where he was like, you know, I think most. Like, do you find that a lot of black people aren't into BDSM because of that, like slavery, like and the just inherent?
Probably.
Well,
Like, do you think that triggers any kind of thing?
All right, no,
or-
I
Between black people, I don't think there's an issue.
You
But
see-
if it's interracial, I think it does.
No, I've seen a lot of black people gravitate towards that shit because there's like so
A
like
lot.
So like a lot of black women, if they're at least if they're in the dominant role of that one, I see a lot. Play
Oh
into
yeah,
that
dominant
one.
role. Yeah, I'm talking
I
about.
see a lot
I'm talking
play
about the
into that one.
the sub role.
I don't like. I mean, in this culture, anyways, like, are black women really sub in this culture at all? I don't really see it. Really,
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah,
but
at
what
all.
I'm saying, but that's why I think that's like for me when she did. I didn't know that was a.
I mean, I
didn't
do
this
know a
world
few
existed.
black female subs, but very
Very few.
So you think
Very
it was
few.
more out of you just.
Yeah, I was
you
just
were
like,
unfamiliar
yo,
with
like
that.
I know like this is like a character you're playing and this is the mindset of what you're doing, but like I don't call me a slave. Like that's very strange.
Well,
you
I
know what I'm
asked too because, like, you know, like we went to that fetish night thing, and like, not for nothing, like you guys and that one, I think, security guard were like really the only black people I saw in there.
Definitely.
So
Right,
it's
right.
like
It's not really our thing.
That's
I
why
think.
I'm always
just-
curious.
no,
Like, it
it's
seems
like-
like they're not as into the scene, or maybe they're just
no,
not
no,
as
no,
outspoken
no.
about
It's
it.
just
It's just with white people. I
no,
think
no.
is
It's
what
just
makes
it's
it
literally
uncomfortable.
it's equally the education, bro. That's what it is. Like sexual education isn't really. There's not much in the black community. There isn't much.
Oh, well, there is, but it's like in school, you know, whatever. They gave us a pamphlet.
And then your parents aren't
Yeah,
gonna tell you
that's
much.
pretty much
Then
it.
your parents aren't
There's
gonna
not
tell
like
you
a
much more.
BDSM pamphlet.
Your
Yeah,
sibling, you don't discuss it much more with your
Yeah,
siblings.
we
Your
don't go
boys
through
aren't
like
gonna
a-
help
yeah,
you with.
right,
Like I'm
right.
sorry, but like my I've known mad people that went to boarding school, and all the white boys have like jerking circles. Like, bro, they get way more
Oh, right?
intimate than
It's
like
crazy.
we ever thought.
yeah, but
like,
we're also hyper masculine.
No, exactly.
That's the
But
other
I
thing,
think
too.
that
That's
like
the
I think that plays into the culture. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like them, they are free enough to explore. We don't.
I want.
Yeah, because of
We
our
don't.
hyper masculinity.
Like I like me. I talk about girls putting fingers in my booty hole all the time. Do you know how many guys have called me gay? I'm like, all right, send your wife over. She can do it too. Like, come on now. Like, I'll be gay with her. Like, you want like, or do you want to be gay together? We can do that. Like, what the fuck you want, bro?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Can I chime in at any?
And it's
whenever?
only black
Yeah.
guys or Hispanic guys that do that type of shit, bro.
Like I said,
okay.
hyper masculinity. Go ahead.
So I want to chime in on, the black guys versus like white guys. I'm not for nothing. Black guys love me. They fucking love me because I'm very outright with them. Like I'll be like, "What's up, hot chocolate? How's it going?" Like, and versus white guys who are they can be white guys are very timid.
Women have no game at all.
Yo, their game is awful.
No,
Their game is
no.
awful. But that would have been good enough for any guy. That's more than good enough for any guy.
Admit.
I'm sorry. That's
my
would you have
God.
to go further than that for
I
any
wouldn't-
guy?
Imagine you telling the woman that. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. But like we
What am
we
I?
expect such lower. We have such lower standards for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
God. Well,
Oh,
because
I'm
the
very-
coochie's the prize. That's why. So
Yeah,
it's
I
easier
mean,
for us.
yeah, it's easier for
Right,
us.
right.
So they don't have to have that level of game. So
Oh
that level
my
of game
gosh,
was
that's
more
awesome.
than adequate.
Oh no! But then I'll just like show my butt and like they love it.
That's done. It's
Yeah,
done. It's done.
exactly,
That's
like-
it. That's
You
it.
have a big butt?
Kirby
squat.
wants to know now.
Dude, I squat.
No,
Kirby
no,
wants to know now.
because she said she shows her butt.
No, I know.
Well, Not. I'll show it in my leggings. You want to see it? Yeah.
Afterwards, we could talk
Okay.
afterwards.
No, but it's like no. So the thing with that, like the whole like hot chocolate, it's like it's a joking thing, but they think it's adorable, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? Hey, like how's it
They're
going?
gonna call you a snow bunny real quick.
I'm
So
not
what the
gonna
hell?
lie,
Like,
if a woman,
You
if
call
a
me
white
somebody?
woman ever called me hot chocolate,
oh, you want some?
man,
Like, my next question will be like, you want some? Like, come on.
I'd be like, let's just
I'm
get
not
down
a hot
to the D.
beverage. That's just the first thing I'm gonna say. I'm not. A hot
I am.
beverage.
See,
I am.
it's two difference
It's- they're
here.
two difference.
You're
Nah,
into
I
it.
don't,
He's not into it.
No.
Sex is gonna happen no matter what.
On the
but
meter,
I just don't call me that.
my meter is broken on DTF. You know what I'm saying? Like it's broken. I
Ew.
haven't been able to turn it away from DTF.
Like if someone says DTF?
no, I'm usually
He's
Oh,
down.
okay. I
stuck
was
in,
like,
like,
ew, who says that?
He's always ready to fuck.
Yeah.
I can tell.
I have
I
a
do
lot
have
of
standards, but I usually am ready.
very little though, very low.
No. You've seen like I haven't.
Yeah, sure. Well,
I
it
do
depends.
have standards.
It
Like
depends. It
your
depends.
your eights are like my sixes. Like my standards are high. Like
That's not true.
okay,
We haven't compared enough women for you to say that.
okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll give
I
you
don't think
that.
there's never been enough. I will say I have a lot of dick pride. That's what I have. I have a lot of dick pride. Just because your vagina is willing consensually to be open to me doesn't mean that I'm gonna get in there.
Agreed.
That's just all that it is.
I respect that.
Like,
I
and
do.
like,
yeah, that's cool.
I also like the first question is like, how much fun is it gonna be for me too? Because I'm gonna make it a blast for you.
yeah.
How much am I
Right.
gonna get out of this?
Yeah.
You can guarantee that it's gonna be good for her.
Yeah.
But you can't guarantee. She can't
Because
guarantee
I'm not
it for
like
you.
I'm not focused just on using my dick, so I'm gonna find the way to make you come.
Facts. There you
and
go.
it's gonna happen.
You hear that, Kings?
Non-stop.
You hear that, Kings? It's
So,
not
like,
just dick.
If
It's
you're a
not
licky
just
licky
dick.
girl, I'm gonna figure that out, and you're gonna
Right.
get licky licky
Yeah,
till you die.
yeah.
Like
I'm
I
a-
don't give a
Finger,
damn.
finger.
You gotta
man.
try everything. You gotta try the hands, the mouth. You gotta try a little bit of everything.
Yo,
man.
and if that ain't
I
working,
got toys.
all right, where the toys at? Like,
Buy
so
the
I'ma
toys.
get you.
I'm gonna tell you that, Kings, please buy a vibrator. Okay, buy one. Trust me, it'll be the greatest thing you've ever purchased.
I got a vibrator in my
your
in my
life.
closet. I got dildos in my closet.
trust me.
Irish has
I
an
got
entire
rope. I got
shelf.
fucking. Like,
I asked him one
See?
time.
I'm
He
setting up a
actually
room. I'm
bought
setting
me
up
a
a room.
dildo.
I'm setting up a room, bro. I'm
Trust
setting
me.
up a room.
Trust me.
Swings and everything.
Get them
All
off
true
first.
statements.
Get the ladies off first, and then you could get them off the dick. Trust me, it's just that simple. That's
Yep.
the progression. Just
But here's the thing: is the ladies they need to treat you too. Like
No, that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
gonna lie.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
I'm one of those. Like I'm a giver and receiver. Like you got to treat your men right. Like
Most
you
women
know.
are like, I'm giving you the pussy. That's all you
no,
deserve. Like,
no, you gotta. What do you want? Like
I'm
what do
actually
you
okay
like?
with that. I'm not gonna lie. To you.
no, most
You're
guys
not okay
are,
with
and
it?
that's the problem.
I'm okay
no,
with
most
that.
guys
I'm
are
okay
okay
with
with
that.
just that. That's
But I don't want you to do it just because you feel like you're obliged to. I want you to do it because you're the freak. It's just like I said, I don't want a dick sucker. I want a girl that just loves to suck dick. Like
Oh,
I just
yeah,
want
I
you
do.
to you just enjoy the shit. Like that's when I want you to suck my dick, not just because you have to. I don't care for
like I want to be watching a movie and she just walks up and starts
Right,
sucking some
right.
dick.
Oh,
And it's like,
what?
wow. I'm the type to like, you gonna wake up to me
Facts.
eating pussy.
Facts.
You gonna wake up to me eating ass. Like you gonna wake up to me doing some good shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, surprise me.
One of my
Facts.
personal favorite things, like I love morning sex, but I like initiating it. So like I'll go down on you first. Like, yeah, that's what's up.
I've
like,
never woken up.
like
with
how
the-
she looked at me
with
when
the-
she said
with the
that.
mouth
Hey.
around my cock.
like I love
I've
when we're
never-
spooning
Really?
and we're just
Yo,
waking up.
I've never.
What?
I've never woken up with the mouth around my dick. I've never.
That's
Really?
crazy.
That's
That's
a
crazy.
shame.
That's unfortunate.
See, my
Bro.
my like signature move is like, you know, we're sleeping, spooning, and it's like, you know, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I start like grinding on it, you know, and then, fuck yeah, I'm going down on that shit because hey, guess what? Wake up, it's time for fun. Yeah, hey.
Dope.
Is that okay? Is that okay?
That's
more
and
than
that's what
okay.
Joe.
Yes.
Or that's what Irish and I
This
were
is
talking
King's
about.
approved.
Yeah, that's what Irish and I were
King's
talking about the other day. Is
Oh, we need to get that drop. King
King
certified.
certified.
King
Yeah.
certified. That's an actual drop.
well, that's what
King
Irish
certified. Yes.
with my recent like dude thing is like when I did that. Irish and I had a conversation the other night. Is like when I did that and he denied me, and I was
Yeah.
like, I took it offensive. I was
Yeah,
like,
you should.
No,
I'm
get-
sorry. That's hard. That like.
thank
oh.
you.
I'm proud of him personally.
Now,
Dick
wait,
pride.
hang on. I'll be interested to get their perspective. Give them sort of of what you're willing to divulge, the sort of like general overview of
Yeah,
what
what
you
happened?
what you gave me about this guy, of like how you guys met, like what, like kind of the, you know, give us them kind of the lowdown so you can get their opinion. 'Cause
Okay.
I'd be interested to get their take on it.
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
So yeah, that actually would be really cool to get your intake. So we met on a job
That was very
site.
sexual. Intake.
I noticed that too. I was
He
like,
said take, she said intake. Oh yeah, it would be pretty nice to get your intake on.
She has dick on the brain.
yeah.
She does.
I do. I honestly do.
Remember, she said she liked chocolate. She's surrounded by it. Like literally, she's just engulfed by chocolate right now, and there's
like a
dick
jug-
everywhere.
You're a jug of chocolate.
I'm a jug of hot chocolate.
I'm a jar of
You're something
chocolate.
that's not. You're not warm. You're not a warm. Like he's a bar of chocolate.
cold.
He's a bar of chocolate. I'm some hot chocolate.
I'm like a
And then you
coffee.
got
He's a
milk
milk
chocolate over
chocolate.
here. She's got dick everywhere.
I'm feeling the pheromones right now.
Like King's chocolate drop. That chocolate stop.
It'll be a festive Christmas time drop or holiday drop.
Oh man, you gotta write that down or watch this podcast. That's great. That's fun.
Yeah, dude.
Just get a Snoop Dogg Santa being like, ho, ho, ho.
How does the King Christmas drop at the Christmas stop?
He would probably make a weed out of that too. Actually.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Or me.
A white chocolate.
I
though.
want to be like the Snoop Dogg of comedy. I want to just have blunts and hair and jokes.
And then 40 years into your career, change your name and try and do like
Be
prop
Cariz
work or
Lion.
something.
Cariz Lion.
Cariz Lion.
I will say I've had
That's
Snoop
actually fire,
Dogg's
actually.
edibles and they are delicious. Shout out.
All right, so back to the story here.
Snoop, you could hook us up too. We
Yeah.
sponsors.
Snoop Dogg, I love you. You're fucking amazing. So I met this dude on a job site and we were talking about dropping mushrooms, like just, hey, let's, hey, I can help you out. So I took down his number and apparently after I left, everyone was like, you got her number? Because I work in an industry where I'm one of maybe 3 females on job site,
Oh wow.
like it's hard hat, high vis kind of shit. So I got his number and then I went up to see him in New Hampshire. And the second he gave me a tour of his house and I was like, we got to his bedroom and I initiated, I was like, hey, just cut the bullshit. Let's do this. I was ready. I was like,
Soldier.
oh yeah. I was like, yeah, we gotta, no, just shut up.
You gotta get it how you live.
Yeah. But, I don't know. He just kind of started tapering off. It's been about a month and a half maybe now. Yeah. Irish, you'd say.
I think so,
Yeah,
probably.
I've been talking to you about it a lot, but yeah, he's okay. I can definitely. He wasn't quite knowledgeable when it comes to BDSM and his member was not very large.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'd say it's a 5. Yep, I know. But I'm honestly
Guys, work with what you got.
And
you
let me
know.
tell you the most.
He
No
did.
shame,
Size
no
does not
shame,
matter.
no shame.
Size
Working what
does
you
not
got.
matter,
Working
by
what
the
you
way.
got, bro.
Yeah.
As long as you can eat the coochie, size does not matter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or your
and-
finger game is good.
Yeah,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Figure game, and
figure
not
game,
for
yeah.
nothing. I'm a squirter, and he got it there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I was like,
But-
you know what? I'll take it.
But
Right.
but you had to coach him to there.
I did have to coach him.
That's
It was-
okay. He's a
that's-
good learner. He's a good learner.
I don't know.
He's a learner. He's
I don't
a
know,
learner.
guys. I don't.
I'm
I feel
listening
like,
to you right now.
Should it be I just asked this question as kings? Should it be our job to teach the younger males how to deal with the ladies? It's not just to hunt them, but how to please them also. Or should it be
I mean, giving them
dependent
tips
on the
is probably
relationships
good.
they have with women, then they learn through trial and error?
I think
Trial and error.
trial and error. I also think women should not be afraid to just talk. And
No, but it's kind of your nature
vocalize.
not to say anything.
Some of them.
the
If it's in your
expectation-
nature, then fucking say it.
Yeah,
I
but
say
most
it.
women will not say.
And they should, girls out there,
Maybe
ladies.
that's why most women don't come.
Yeah, ladies
that's
who are
also part of the
listening,
truth. That's part
don't
of
be
the
afraid to
truth.
vocalize.
I'm just saying. I think
But at
sometimes
least
it's-
give them a chance. At least give the guy a chance to figure it out. Because
Eat
it's like we
forever.
were saying on the last episode. It's like
Okay, I see- yeah, I
like
got-
I
I
don't
like that.
I don't need a girl telling me like, oh, this is
'Cause I
what
don't wanna try to
like,
change
do this and it's like I'm not gonna I'm gonna fuck you out. I'm gonna fuck you.
Oh yeah, we had that conversation the other day.
Yeah,
You're
because
like,
I don't want to try to change the female's nature in any way, shape, or form, which is impossible, fellas. By the way, kings, it's not to do that. But create options, other options. Allow the females. Maybe you could allow him to give him a little extra time to figure it out.
yeah, absolutely.
that's
Just
better.
like, and
Maybe the
that's-
first
that's
time
key.
he can fail, and the second time you start giving him some pointers.
yeah, and
Yeah.
but that's
But
kind of
women are
like
not
also an intimate
comfortable
way.
with
I mean,
of
you
getting
don't
to-
want to not come by a third time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I also think that there's probably a more strategic way. Like you could lower or don't be like don't command them to fucking do this or that or be like, no, here's what you're doing, stupid. You're doing it wrong, so do it. Like,
Yeah, I just feel like I feel bad for a lot of young guys. They don't know how to do anything properly for a long time.
well, a lot of them.
And like my game was passed down to me by an older gentleman because
Mine
he just
was
loved to
figured out.
brag. He
Mine
just
was
loved to
figured out.
brag about what he did to women, and so we learned through him. And it
Have
worked
you
out for
learned
us.
from pornos at all?
No,
I did.
porn is dumb.
Yeah.
Porn is
I
dumb.
learned a
Porn
lot.
doesn't
I learned a lot from that.
Porn is it's fantasy.
I like
It is.
It is fantasy.
Doesn't mean you can't.
Like it gives
There's
you
some parts of it, but
You
what
can't
you
understand it.
what you take and what you let go is what makes it difficult to figure out which one is right to do, what the right thing to do. Figure
For
out
the
what
record, squirting in porno is not what squirting in real life is.
No, it's not.
Not
It's
at all.
so not. Like that's actually like from the urinal tract, and squirting in real life is from the vaginal. Like, come on, like Jesus Christ, people, get
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
not. Yeah, so porn is. I'm not saying don't see because a lot of guys do use porn as a way to learn
Yeah.
how to do everything.
it's like a good like page 1 of the book. Like you go,
Right,
like, oh,
right,
that's
there
a
you go.
vagina, and
Introduction.
that's where that
Yes,
stuff goes.
yes.
But then like that you see some of the shit they're doing, and you're like, that
Feel your way
doesn't-
through it.
Like,
Yeah.
I like
and,
it.
and
'Cause
also
sex-
you always say too, it's just like look at the chick's body. Like
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you,
her
can, you can
body.
fucking
Her
tell.
body.
It's so
Right.
obvious if a chick's
If
into
her
something or
legs are
not.
shaking, you're doing it right.
Right. But it's also it's about body language. It's about reading body language and things of that nature too. It's just like her body's gonna let you know what she likes and what she wants. You know what I'm saying? In that moment, you just gotta pay
Amen.
attention to it. It's like if she starts reaching over your ass to like pull you closer, that means she wants you. You know, you gotta step it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Add some extra thrust to that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like reading body language. But the other thing too is like I'm curious about is with the young guys, they're afraid to ask, and so maybe we can encourage the young kings especially, to just be more vocal.
Yeah.
Well, and we're gonna get the phone line working. I'm gonna get it working at least by the next episode. And even if we're not doing them live, like
Right.
we'd be giving out people to call and whether
Right.
they want to do it anonymously or whatever.
right.
They
'Cause I
call
wanna
and leave a
actually get that
message,
advice,
and then
yeah.
we can respond to that shit. Because I think it would be a good idea to give out things like maybe what are good pussy eating techniques, what are
Right.
good like this that It's
Toys.
like,
Do you need
give,
them or you
give
don't need
different
them?
options
right,
and shit to
Give
them
more
because it's
options,
like, hey, my technique might not work for another guy,
Right.
but might give you something to work off of, or you might like start there and go like, oh, what if I adjust this? Boom, then you got your shit.
Right.
So
Yeah, like sometimes you gotta put a pillow up under them, or
Right.
Oh,
Personally-
yeah,
Oh, that's-
definitely.
that's what I
That's
forgot.
one of my favorite
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
You serious?
Sex is about angles.
Yes.
That's really
Thank
it's
you.
about. And
Oh, God.
Guys learn that so late in life.
Yep.
Is that's why women don't really like younger men for a long time.
Women learn it late too.
Yeah, women. Yeah.
They
but
can.
Half of them don't know where their pussy is half
Right.
the time.
That's
You
why.
all
That's what I'm
Asians.
saying.
tilt
It should
your
be our
ass
job.
up.
Yeah. Like,
That's why I think it should be our
Arch
job.
your back.
Yes.
So,
It should be
question
our
for
Have
job.
you ever like been having sex and like half the way you just got frustrated and like you start like basically like
You
fighting
s-
the girl?
yeah.
You're like, get your back down.
No, I do the Patrice move. I pull their arms and then I do
Yeah,
the Patrice move.
I
really
love
do
that
So-
move.
I learned that
That's
later. I
excellent.
learned that later.
Yeah.
It works
Yeah, it
perfectly.
works.
I have a question for you, gentlemen. Then, since I'm the only female here, what's your favorite position?
Doggy.
Oh, amen.
Well, what's the one? Which one's doggy but like laid down?
That's
Yeah.
mine. That's
Oh,
mine.
oh, that's
Wait,
like
wait.
when you're like
I don't know what that
planking.
is. but
Yeah.
Oh
like-
my
That
God.
one.
That's
that
my
one.
favorite. That's my favorite.
I call that the
That's-
nut maker. Like that one,
That's-
I'm nutting.
I'm
I'm
nutting.
nutting. Like,
I'm
those-
Oh, that
That-
one's good.
I am.
That one's
nutting.
great.
I just,
Bro, when
When
you're
I'm done and I need the nut. That's
bro, I can fall asleep like that. Like
Right.
that's
That's awesome.
like the curvature of their body right under yours is like perfect. It's
Yeah.
like and
And it's-
And it's tight because
The
their
legs
legs
are
are
tight,
closed.
oh
Right,
my
right, it's great.
god.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
and it's
That's my
like
favorite
that's when
part.
you can get like the most dick in. It's
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And you're hitting her G spot over
Dude,
and over.
yeah.
Oh my
just
God.
the
It's
great.
I've had chicks where like they're not making too much sound, and then you put them in that position. It's like now you're making some
Right.
sound,
Fucking
bitch.
them up.
Now
Well,
you're,
and that's another
bro, If I want him
question.
to squirt, do you know? Like, so if I want him to squirt,
Do you
I
shallow?
actually-
You shallow.
So the
This
technique-
motherfucker,
it
no,
depends on the
he's
woman. It depends
long
on the
dick.
woman. It depends on the woman. It depends.
You
on
don't
the
need to
woman.
long
So,
dick
like,
them all the time. Yeah.
You don't, but the one I prefer to do, get them on their back, basically missionary, but with their legs up
Yeah.
around
Oh.
your shoulders.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yep.
Kings.
With their legs up around
Write
your
this
shoulders.
down, please.
But like,
That's- oh,
don't
man.
straight pound. Don't straight
No,
pound.
no.
Curve. Like
Yeah,
you gotta,
yeah,
you gotta,
yeah.
you gotta,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah, yeah,
wind
yeah,
into
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Yeah, yeah,
you see
you
my
got-
hand? You see my hands on my waist? You gotta, you
gotta create the
I put
tidal
this
wave.
hand Because
Yep.
that back, your back gonna give out.
The
You don't put the
tidal
hand
wave.
there. You know.
Create that tidal wave. Yep. Create that tidal wave.
Bro.
Yep.
As a
That-
woman, I will
works
say
every
we
time.
appreciate
Yeah,
that
bro.
one.
But that
Oh,
one, that
okay.
one's long dick.
Yeah.
If you want him to squirt doggy style or on, like you get him doggy style, then you short dick, and then I do short dicking with long dick intervals.
Yep.
So-
it's just about creating rhythm.
I told you,
It's
I
a
know what I'm
fucking-
doing. I
it's a
know what I'm
science.
doing.
This is
It's a
field
science. It's
research.
rhythm. Kings, listen to what
It is
Charismatic just said.
rhythm,
It's
dog.
rhythm based. Women, they're slow builders. You got to understand that. So it's
Yes.
gonna take a while for them to
Work
build.
work up.
This idea when you do bam, then you switch to another. It's like you throw the
Yeah,
First
whole-
off, you
You
gonna
gotta
waste your nut.
Yeah.
You gonna waste your nut
Yeah.
going like that. Like
Yeah,
don't
our
don't
dick
do
is
that.
on the timer. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? You're wasting your
like,
time.
you gonna waste your nut. No, you got like a stroke. Like you
Yeah.
might have a timer or you have a stroke limit. Like
Yeah.
like
Pick a rhythm and just stay with it. Trust me, it's
Yeah.
gonna. And if you have her on the right angle, trust me.
And if it's feeling
beautiful.
too good, stop.
Yep.
Stop.
It's your game. Do whatever you
Stop.
want. Yeah.
Also,
Start eating that
like,
pussy.
Pull out and reset. Yep.
Yep.
Pull out
But
and
also,
reset.
like,
That'll save your life.
when you're having that reset moment, like nibble on their neck, like get them going.
Yeah,
it's
don't
gonna get
stop.
juicier
Don't stop.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep them
Oh,
going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bite on their thigh, like
Start whispering crazy shit in the air.
Oh,
My
yeah.
favorite description of having sex was Joey Diaz, and he's talking about having sex with his wife now. He's like 60 or something. He's like, when I'm fucking my wife, he's like, I gotta have earplugs in. I gotta be like special breathing, and I gotta be
Right.
looking at the wall,
Yeah.
and I can't hear a sound, even just
Can't
one
hear
sound.
shit.
It's
Right.
like it's over.
No, I'm the same way. I can't look down. I can't look down.
do you
but
not like the
I
facial
can't look.
expressions?
Baseball,
No,
4
you
plus
see,
4
so I
equals
gotta
2.
look away.
Running around the circle, nuns,
I can
chairs.
keep eye contact,
Right.
but I cannot think of what I'm doing.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I can I can do
Write
everything
these
else.
down, Kings.
Once
Write these down.
I realize what I'm doing,
Right.
like once I'm like, oh my god, her ass cheeks are hitting my thighs.
Oh,
That's it, bro.
right.
Ah!
Yeah.
Like you can't no, like it's done.
As soon as I'm like, this is fantastic, it's over. It's over.
So do you not
I'll
like
start
looking
running
at her
sports
facial
plays in my-
expressions?
Oh, no, I
facial's
do
fine.
that.
Her
I do
facial
that,
expression's
yeah.
fine. It's fine, but
you just can't think about what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
you can't be
I'm
like,
a
you can't be like
I'm a
one
big
stroke.
moaner.
Sound's a big one for
Sound
me.
is fine. I get used to
dude,
the sound.
Sound's a big
Right.
one. If you get a chick that's real, like fucking like going, I'm like,
It's-
ah.
I try
guess
to
the guys
ignore
like
the
that,
sound. I
right?
don't really
Oh,
care.
yeah,
It's
oh,
about
yeah.
her body. I'm really trying to pay attention. I'm hyper focused on her body.
Not fake though. Like
I
like
like
Yeah,
the way
right.
this conversation is
Yeah,
has
this
traveled.
is great. Write these down, Kings.
It's really
You gotta
traveled.
be writing these down. These are
Cool,
excellent
I'm the
points.
only girl here too.
Yo,
Now-
right?
So
You got to foreplay.
Now what-
You gotta first.
what is it now that do you
Thank
think from your perspective went wrong with now did we I think we got pretty much everything about dude, right? I think
He
Okay,
never
you
went down
wondered
on me.
why it slowed down. That's what you want to figure out.
He's just emotionally unavailable. But he like never went down on me, which honestly I'm kind of okay with. Like I'm love being fingered, but I personally not like unless you know what you're doing, you don't need to go down on me. You're not obligated.
yeah.
However, I do like sucking dick, so I will definitely go down on you on my own accord. So yeah, yeah, it was just he's just stupid.
He's just a stupid person. What do you guys think? Do you think he's stupid?
What was everyone?
I think he's
Irish, like
There's not
ignorant.
enough
you've
information
heard.
For me, there's not enough information here because I
yeah,
don't know what
I'm trying to think
shifted.
What
why-
stories have I told you, Irish?
What made the shift?
Well, let's see. So how was this established? Was this established as
Right.
like we're just gonna be fuck buddies? When
How often were
when-
you guys having sex?
Yeah,
beforehand?
and then when and if and
Was
who
there
brought
an
up
event?
like wanting
Yeah.
more, like
Right, right,
all
right.
those kind of
There's
details.
an
So
event that
yeah,
may change that,
so when we first started hanging out, like we both work in very high, like we work 60, 70 hours a week, so we can see each other like once a week if we're lucky.
Okay.
I brought up, he thought that I wanted to just be fuck buddies. And I was like, because I've told him, like, I have been in polyamorous relationships, things like that. You know, because I'm open if you want to be, but if you want me to be your primary, like, you're monogamous, hell yeah, let's do that.
Right.
But, so when he brought that up, I kind of got a little cold hearted. I was like, no. So I said, no, I want to get to know you. I want to go out on dates, like real dates, not just like you coming over, making you like breakfast in the morning before work and like dinner. Cause I would do that. So, you know, that's how it started is like, we'd hang out and like, I would, you know, make him dinner and breakfast and we'd hang out. And he even came over recently and we played a board game and it was cool. So yeah.
But he just sees you just as the fuck buddy.
I think that's what he is right now, and I was not, and I think it's kind of scaring him off. So
No, it's not scary. It's just it's inconsistent. So
Yeah.
because if you introduce yourself to me in one way, I would expect that to be consistently going down that path until I decide, as you should, Kings. It should be your decision whether you want to change that relationship to something more serious.
So do you think it was his decision to be just fuck buddies?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as you start pushing him towards, oh, let's be together,
Yeah.
then
He gonna fall off.
I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna pull back.
Because
Yeah.
he's already basically saying he has reservations. There's a
Right,
reason he
right.
doesn't want to go into that.
Right,
So
right.
you being there, like him being in a situation where it's always like, damn, am I leading her on?
That's
Right.
You
yeah,
know what I'm
and that's
saying?
what
Because
Irish
just by
told me.
being here, am I
Yeah.
leading her on? Because
Yeah.
I don't want this, but she's gonna see it a different way.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what Irish told me in a conversation. He was like, I think he's just leading you on. So I mean, whatever. No hard feelings. It's chill. Thanks for the D. I need more though.
Right. I don't think he was leading you on. I think it's just you wasn't completely honest with him from the very beginning, or you didn't expound enough in terms of what you were willing to do with him. Like,
or he
like,
wasn't willing to have
I'm willing to
the
be fuck
terms
buddies
changed.
now, but I also want a relationship later. Maybe if you explain that to him now, he could have made the decision up front to be like, okay, I know this is going to turn into something else.
Maybe she didn't want that in the moment, and when she brought it up when she realized it. You know what I'm saying? There's
Right. But did you know that ahead of time that you wanted to eventually get into a more one-on-one situation?
A little bit, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been single technically for 5 years.
Right.
And I'm 31. I'm not saying I want marriage and children. I just want like a dude. Like, hey, what's up? Like my solid fling, you know?
Right. So what I would say, you need to tell him. You should have told him that up front right away, because there's no way of him knowing that. Because if you coming off as AKA a friends with benefits, that's what I want you to be, and that he's comfortable with that. But as soon as you start saying anything like, I don't know, days or weeks after that, like, hey, when we gonna become something more than that? I think that creates a lot of friction with him, because now he's like, wait, I thought this was just a fuck buddy thing.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So I would say moving forward, whenever this is for the lady kings, moving forward, be honest with the guy. Like, we want to be honest. Kings, you need to be honest with the ladies. Never need to be lie to a woman ever. Just be straight up honest.
Yep.
You can't fuck only one girl. Just tell her right up the top. If she decides to roll with it, roll with it. Oh, she ain't gonna roll with it. Take your ball and go home. And the same thing for the lady kings also. Just be
yeah,
upfront.
and I'm not saying I wasn't honest with him up front, because I never even said I wanted to just
Or
be
expound.
upfront.
You didn't expound
But
enough. Right?
yeah, I didn't. I guess I just wasn't vocal enough.
Yeah.
But also, you know, the second I did say it, like, he was scared off, and I was like, okay.
Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
So
Yeah. Just be that.
It's the price of honesty sometimes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was gonna say,
right.
like,
That
because
is the price of
sometimes
honesty.
when women or men, to whoever,
Both.
they get scared off. So,
Yeah. You take L's being honest.
Yeah.
yeah,
Huge
it's
L's.
a thing.
You be like, I want honesty. You give them it. It's like, damn. It's like,
And then they get
Most people
freaked
don't want
out.
honesty.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, what do you expect? It's like, damn, that's honest, but it's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They'll be like, all right.
Yeah, I just tell a lot of half truths and half lies and things like that. No, I'm joking. I'm very honest, brutally honest, sometimes cruelly, sometimes. But like I said, yeah, I think that's how you solve that issue moving forward with the next guy. Is just you just tell him up front, like, listen, I want to be fuck buddies, but I wouldn't mind if this turned into something more serious.
Yep.
So now he can make the decision up front. Okay, I'll roll with it.
Well, we did talk about it. Like, he, in the beginning, he did kept bringing it up that he was like, well, if this comes into something more, like, you know, and I was like, oh, so that's where I personally also thought.
Then you I see what you did. You push hard. You push for it first.
Yeah.
You should have
and-
waited for him to. Yeah.
Well, he was like, yeah, like,
I see now.
if this pursues more, like, let's, you know, do this, do that. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, so he kind of did get my hopes up a little bit. So, but whatever. No harm. I mean, 5 inches.
Kings.
nah, what's next, girl?
Oh, I thought.
You got to do this.
All right, let's go into our King's Round Table. Let's go into a King's Round Table. We're gonna go into this. How many minutes was this again? 10 minutes. We're gonna go through pieces of this. The initial, I think the initial like 2 minutes. We'll go through that, and this is more about dick pride and things of that nature. So we'll see. But my man Kevin McHale, some of the knowledge he drops on this young woman over here.
What I do? I ruin it.
You're supposed to give a person the opportunity to learn what you like and dislike before you go off.
So if somebody start playing and trying to put food in your mouth, you can't cuss them the fuck out? And tell them to act like they 40?
Well, I didn't know that you don't like that. Because you see me, like, I haven't.
said you
it was just an innocent thing, like, here, baby, like.
That's cute, that's cute.
It was just some cute
That's
shit.
cute. I'm gonna ask you because the camera's on,
Huh?
but don't sprinkle syrup on bullshit and then try to tell me it's pancake cousin. You just met me a few minutes ago, maybe hours. So don't start reaching over and trying to hold my hand. Don't start trying to feed me. And then when
I'm not trying to hold your hand.
you wasn't trying to hold my hand, then what's the question you asked me after you tried to hold my hand? Okay, when you was trying to play with my hand, what's the question? What does me recording have to do with anything? Like I said earlier, once you let somebody know a camera is on, you start trying to act different. So all that bullshit you keep trying to serve to me with sugar on it, Like I told you, baby, I'll throw this whole meal on the floor. I don't need your money, don't need your meal. What I will demand is respect. Don't play with me.
I haven't given you that.
You're not giving me when you ask me dumbass questions, acting like I'm weird. I'm not no motherfucking nigga off Tinder. I'm not a prostitute. So just because you buy me a 5-star dinner, I don't give a fuck. I'll throw this shit on the floor.
I haven't given you.
I'm giving you more respect than you're giving me because I haven't insulted your
That
intelligence.
shit's delicious. He know he gotta eat this shit quick to get the fuck out.
And I apologize
Free meal.
if I'm coming off rude. It's just you the 4th girl today who did this.
Wait, hold on. Pause that.
You're the fourth girl today.
Hold on.
Catch that the first time I watched that. That's crazy.
First of all, he's feasting like
Right.
a king. Then
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
King. That's high. That's wow. That's
Wait. He got
The
4 women paying for
meals.
5-star meals.
5-star meals.
Where is this going on? Wait. Hold on. Press play real quick. Let's see this nigga face again. Pause. He ain't even cute. Nigga ain't even cute. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah. By the way, looks is women. Like you've said this.
Yeah.
Many times, women are better than us. Is that they don't need us to be as attractive as they are.
Yeah.
And so it makes it a little bit easier for us to be. All you have to do is win them over. Just talk a little bit.
Bro, like, y'all need a peep game.
Yes.
Peep game. I don't know what he did to get on these dates. I need to
Right.
ask this man,
But
because I am hungry, sir. like being a startup comic, bro. I'm so broke. I don't make money. Money makes me, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Two things. Multiple things. First, dick pride. First of all, just because you buy me this meal doesn't mean that we're gonna exchange sexual favors. You don't need to do that. You don't need to feed us. We already know. Maybe a couple of seconds into, maybe that we already know when we want to have sex. Like it's that quick. It doesn't take a very long time. So there's no need for you to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna try to trick you into thinking that, oh, I care about you to do this. Just be direct with us.
Yep.
Direct is the best course. We don't need to. We can't be direct with you because you guys don't like that. So that's why we have to develop, charisma and charm, and game, and things like that. But for us, when you interacting with us, just be direct.
Yeah, but sometimes that scares people off, like, because that's kind of how I roll. Like, I'm just like, hey, what's up? Yeah, we're doing this. Let's do it.
Hey, sup?
Yeah.
Dick?
Yeah, well, pretty much. Like, I mean, but I say
Blowjob?
subtle, more subtle. But yeah, like,
More like, that was a little bit more subtle.
if I want it, you'll know it. If not, I'll just be
it's like the merchant in
yeah.
Resident Evil 4. He like pulls his jacket open. And he's like, I got some dicks
for you.
I got some nice blowjobs. A couple of nice wares.
The
in here.
I got a blowjob right here. It's brand new.
This is the Swedish blowjobs. Hit that video again. Let's go. I need to see how this progresses.
Listen, forever ain't done it. I told you that.
Yo, he is so
Ain't
focused
good
on
as
that
your
food.
father,
He's
trying
talking
to
through
feed
me.
me, but you don't want to feed me now.
I'm amazed.
I'm trying to make the girls jealous.
Yep, stay longer. Y'all peep his face.
I don't like his chewing tactics.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, he has no
Eating tactics have no tactics.
He has no man.
Are you a possessive woman?
You get fed by 5 women a day.
Are you the type of woman you be like, hey, come fuck with me, K-Man. I'm gonna smoke with you. Let's have dinner. And after I eat the meal, you think I'm your pet dog? Where you going? You can't tell no girls they cute. Because if that's the case, I'm still gonna pretend. I'm still gonna come over and suck on you tonight. But only one time.
He said, I'm still gonna fuck you.
But only one time. He keep it 100. Like,
You a disrespectful.
this
but I'm
guy's
still gonna
next
beat it up.
level.
Next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
This is some
king.
savagery.
Yeah, straight savagery. Thoughts? Mostly I want to hear your thoughts.
yeah.
I mean, that's a phenomenal game. That's some high
That's
level
the way you
game.
mentality should be. Kings.
He's a monster.
I wouldn't start. Most guys, I wouldn't start there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, you don't jump into that.
You gotta build
You
up
don't
to
jump
that
into
level.
You got to get one woman to buy you.
How
a
does
meal,
he do this?
then jump
How does
into
he
it.
do this? I'm gonna be pondering this the rest of the day. How does he do this?
Well, he's a man of high status. He's very talented.
Who's that guy?
He's
I don't
the
know
one
who
that
he
helped
is.
Chris Brown write Chris Brown's music, like Deuces and things like that. He done songs
I don't know.
with
He's
Mario.
got official in his hand, so he must be
yeah.
somewhat important.
Yeah,
So, but like,
he's
just
like a singer. He's like
but
a
just because
musician. Yeah.
So, but how? I don't know who he is.
High status male. Yes.
I don't know who he is though. Like, but like people know who he is.
Right. She knows who he is for sure. That's why they're buying the meals.
But like, if
if
you're high level, why are you buying him meals then?
So let's think about it this way, right?
I confused.
Because they're probably star fuckers.
If this podcast blows up, right?
Wait,
for
that's
example,
a thing.
Yeah.
So if I become a star, people just fuck me.
Yeah.
Yes. If this podcast blows up, right,
Really?
and we blow
You
up
promise?
as comedians,
Yes.
promise. If we blow up as comedians, we have become hot women. The way how when a hot woman walks into a club and all the guys are looking at her.
Yeah.
Once you become a high status male, we become that hot girl.
I've never been that before.
Right.
I've always wanted to be the hot girl.
Yes, this is your future potentially.
I mean, I'm trying not to blush, but like,
Blush, bro. Be excited.
I am.
Incentivized.
But you don't want to be fucking the starfuckers. Like, I'm probably the worst person to ask because I have
I
literally.
mean, I want to fuck them. I don't want to bring them home to mom or anything like that.
I mean, hey, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna fuck them all. What the hell? I'm not nasty.
Yeah, just
You gotta have a downtime.
just like
Yeah.
5 or 6 per show.
No, I really want your thoughts about the savagery. The too rough, too mean, too cruel. What did you? How did you perceive?
He's a
that
monster.
interaction.
I'm not gonna lie. I've pulled his tactics on dates before. Like, so I guess I'm a savage too.
Okay.
Wait, like you turn on the cell phone and start recording yourself and start eating the food.
I don't record it, but I'll be like,
4
I
guys
have-
fed me earlier today.
Bitch, this food didn't even taste good. The other one before,
Right, I'll toss this shit on the ground right now.
I had lobster earlier.
I'm still gonna suck you off, but don't worry about it.
No, I've definitely had
Disrespectful
dates
motherfucker.
where I've like kind of more or less towards the end being like, yeah, I definitely was just here for like the free drinks and food
You tell them at the end or the beginning?
at the end because I want my free drinks and food.
Okay, you need to be spanked. That is wrong. You should not be doing that.
I
That is
like that,
wrong.
by the
I
way.
understand.
Why?
The spanking is fine.
Tell him you're supposed to act like you hate
But
it. Come on now.
Kings, okay.
It hurts.
I'm glad you brought this up, and I want to bring this up. This is why I don't like dating apps.
Don't do. Yeah,
One of
that's
the
what
reasons
Tinder's
why
all about.
I hate dating apps.
Getting fed.
Because women
Yep.
who are hungry will take advantage of men who have means or have enough money to buy her a meal and just take you out for a meal and then nothing else. That's why my preference is for you to walk up to a woman you like, you see right away, and then just talk to her.
Yes.
Because that is a place that is a cesspool for people taking advantage of you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to avoid this lady over here, no, I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I'm not even on
But
dating
that
apps.
situation, no, I'm just saying that situation where you're telling the guy, "Oh, I just came out here to eat your food." It's just I don't blame you for doing it. It's just Kings. I want you to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because
It's-
that's a reality out there.
It's not even like me vocalizing it. It's just more like, yeah, this isn't happening again, and thanks for the free meal. You know, and that's how women quote.
Yeah, you're not a terrible person. It's just your nature. You know, it's just it is what it is.
Mind you, I haven't gone out on a date in like years.
Okay.
Just
So basically, you haven't robbed the guy
It's
of his
still-
money in years.
because
is
I'm
what
not,
I'm saying.
It's
I'm
still
not
bad
going to do
behavior.
that. I'm an
I
older
still
We
gotta
woman
make
got
that
now.
the
point.
white
It's
Cardi
bad
B
behavior.
over here.
Yeah, it's still bad behavior. I want to point that out. That is bad
Yeah.
behavior. But
And I'm not saying like I mean
But I don't
you
hate you
can
or
judge
anything
me,
like that, by the way.
but I'm just saying that yes,
don't
a
hate
lot of women do that,
Right.
And I'm just kind of advocating
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm not advocating. I'm just saying like
You
speaking
have
on
done it.
behalf.
Yeah, you have done it.
I have done it. I'm guilty, but I don't do it because I actually do have respect for
Okay.
gentlemen.
Okay,
Like if
okay.
you're gonna take me out, cool, but
Right.
just if we're not gonna have sex or something,
Right.
and if I don't like how the vibe's going,
Yeah.
then thanks for the meal, thanks for the drinks.
Right. Oh, that's different. That's
Yeah,
fine. That's
sorry,
fine.
that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay,
thanks for the meal,
okay,
thanks
okay.
for drinks. Just like I don't think this
Oh,
is gonna
okay,
pursue
okay.
further.
You know how I
Because-
counted the dating apps, the dating app.
Okay,
thing with
tell
the-
me. Okay, go ahead.
I let them know right up front
Oh,
about fucking.
Irish is ruthless.
Like if
How soon? Like, hi, I want to fuck.
before we even met,
Mm-hmm.
fucking has been discussed on the app. I go, okay, like, well, what do you? It's usually like I have a little bit of a conversation with them, and I go, why are you on here? What are you looking for? And if they're like, I'm just like, I'm
for
looking
friends.
Looking for someone to talk
Okay,
to.
First of all, if they say I'm looking for friends,
Bullshit.
Any woman
Yeah.
on
Dating
Tinder,
apps.
dating apps that says
On a
they're
dating
that are
app.
trying to make friends that way,
On a
you
dating
are
app.
a loser.
Right.
You are a loser. You are the biggest loser ever. I don't mean that as like I'm being like you're a dumb. I mean like literally, you are a pathetic human being.
Wait.
That
And
it's
you're-
not true.
That you're
I
trying to
missed
make.
that. So if you're on a dating app, you're a loser.
No.
No.
If you're on a dating app
And you're telling men
and
your
trying to
own-
make friends, you're not
Right.
trying to
Oh,
date.
yeah,
It's just
no,
I'm
yeah.
looking to make friends. Go outside, go to a bar.
Right,
You
right,
dumb
right.
cunt.
Yeah,
That's not true.
Go take
No,
a
that's
walk
true.
in the park.
You
like,
fucking nerdy.
It's not true.
You fucking idiot
Because
loser.
if Brad Pitt matches with that girl, she's going out with him.
Yeah, she's
gonna date him.
And just be like, can we be friends?
Right. That's not true, by the way. If a woman's on a dating app, she's on a dating app because she's looking to date.
So whether they ask me first or then they retort and go like, "What are you looking for?" I go, "I'm looking for something ongoing and casual. If something happens, great, but I'm not expecting that necessarily." And then I let them know like I'm trying to fuck. I'm not we can go out and stuff, but like I let them know like you're getting 1 or 2 dates before I'm gonna really like start being like, what's the deal here?
I agree with all that except for the date thing, telling them, oh, you have a 2-date limit.
I usually don't tell them that.
Okay.
I usually it's like we'll go out once and then
right. Okay.
I'll kind of gauge the situation. I won't necessarily pay for the evening. If like I'm getting weird, I'll wait till the end and then I'll go separate checks.
If it's not going well, you just like fuck
yeah. Why not?
That's
I'm not
a hard indicator.
I'm not paying for your shit. Like fuck you. I'm not made of money. Fuck off.
Yup.
Irish, I know the other day we had that discussion of like 5 dates, like get the fuck out of here kind of shit. Remember?
Yeah, because if you got on 5 dates with a chick and they haven't fucked, that's 5 times they fucked you and you haven't fucked them once, and that's insanity to me.
Yeah,
it's insanity. And then if I get to the end of those 5 dates and then we do fuck and then you're a terrible fuck, then I will hate your fucking guts. I will never
ever hate
again.
you. I'm always thankful for the coochie, no matter when I get it.
I'm not. There's plenty of coochie out there.
Yeah, well, I'm still
thankful
for
for
the
good
girl.
coochie when it comes to
you can't.
I always
way.
I'm kind of with him on this.
I always got old
Girls
reliable
had good
right
coochie
here.
on their foreheads, then all the other women would
That
suffer badly.
that coochie's got to be so good that it makes.
So I'm thankful
that I'm
regardless.
glad that I got up and like went out and all that instead of just being right here in this room and fucking like having old reliable do me nice.
You could do that. I don't have a date limit per se. It just depends what we're doing. If it's just that was you forgot. You just forgot.
Oh, gross.
It depends.
Party
Like,
foul.
I don't have a
Party
date
foul.
limit personally because I don't think it's necessary to have a date limit personally. I mean, it's based on the vibe. It's like
In said dates, would you allow her to pay and then you pay?
no,
like,
first
back and
date I
forth?
pay. First
Yeah.
date I always pay.
That's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I always pay first. It's just the gentleman in me. But like I said, it's not. I don't have a date limit. It depends what we're doing. Because if we're going out to eat,
We're going to finish the podcast before I deal with that.
yeah.
God.
If we're going out to eat 5 times, okay, now I see. Okay, there's
Yeah.
an issue here.
Yeah.
But if we're going out twice to eat and then another time we're just hanging out, like we're just chilling, then it's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good.
I like that,
So
yeah.
it depends on what we're doing within the date itself. If it's just eating meals or going out to do an event every single time, now I have to cause for pause, and I'll just cut you off. Boom. As soon as I feel that that's what this is, I'm out. Take my
Yeah.
ball and go home. But it really depends. There's no limit on dating and all that. I don't do things.
I
like that.
respect that because I mean, yeah, like we can go out for dinner like twice, get to know each other, have drinks, and then like, okay, let's try a casual like Netflix night.
Right.
Kind of snuggle each other
See,
And then you should
That's-
definitely be trying to
Smell
fuck,
each
by the way.
other.
This is my only problem with that is it's like I don't necessarily want to get to know this. I don't want to, and that's let me finish the statement before it sounds awful. I don't know if I want to get. Sorry, hang on. I don't know if I want to get to know this person yet. You know what I mean? Like, why do I want to invest all that time? Like, maybe I don't actually want to get to know them.
that's
But
what
I
the
know
first two
if
dinner
I'm going
dates
out
are.
with them, I want to fuck.
Yeah, but you got to play their game a little bit.
Yeah, you
to
do.
be able to, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what the
Like,
first 2 dinner dates are, and then you're like, okay.
The only way to
maybe-
win is not to play.
Yes.
They play my game or I don't.
That's why
fucking
you have
play.
options. I think, but you don't have to be like Irish. Okay?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
This is just an option.
Right. This is just an option. But my thing is, like I said, you got to create a sexual environment around this woman
Yeah.
whenever from Jump Street. So that way it leads to that.
But if we're
sooner
talking
rather than later.
are we still talking in the context of dating apps?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
'cause-
not with dating. I'm talking about once you get out on a date, then you're removed from the dating app. Of course, whatever your initial way of
Right.
getting
Well,
in
my
is
thing
whatever.
is though is if
That's
you've
fair.
gotten to the point where they're going out on a date with you,
Right.
they're at least somewhere in their mind like there's a potential. I'm
Yeah. Oh,
going
yeah.
to
They've
fuck
seen
this
you.
person.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
by
at
the
least
way,
past
yeah.
the point where
Right,
they're
right,
like.
right.
And
a great point.
that's crazy to me if a chick goes out on a date and she's like, I don't know if I want to fuck. I mean, it's like if you're willing to go out on a date, to me, it's like, and I'm not saying like you have to fuck. That's not what I'm saying.
Or
But
they're
I'm
willing
saying,
to eat.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
like when I see a chick, if I'm gonna ask her out on a date, it's
Right.
because I want to fuck her.
Right.
I know that going into
All
it.
of us.
That's
I don't-
caveman instincts.
Yeah,
though.
I don't know if I want to get to know her yet.
Right.
I don't know any of that. The
you
only thing
shouldn't.
the only thing I'm thinking is I want to fuck this
I wanna
chick.
fuck, right.
Okay, let me, because of the courting process that women
Get to know
need,
her a
because
little bit,
guys
get to know
don't
you a
need
little bit.
guys
Right,
don't need a courting
Right, right,
process.
we don't.
We'll fuck right now.
Right now.
Yep.
So it's like we have to when you're saying we have to play their game, it's like
Yeah.
I got to do this goofy song and dance, which is it's essentially prostitution because it's like
'Cause women have
I
dignity.
gotta take you out to dinner
Facts.
or a movie, and it's like
Yeah.
it's like if I just hand you that money, like I could just hand you that money and just let's just skip that process and fuck.
Yeah, but there's no dignity
And
in
then
that. That's the
after that,
difference. Right.
then I go like, cool. Now that I've gotten that off my mind, like, what else is there? Do I want to keep seeing this chick? Do I
Right.
want to do I even care if there's more here?
Right. And that's the mentality. I like that mentality.
So you're not getting an honest guy really until you fuck us.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
Because especially from a female standpoint, after we fuck, like if you ghost me, then that's the honesty right there. Like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, I get it. Like it sucks. Like it's hurtful.
And
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna lie.
even believe in ghosting. I'll tell a chick if it's just like,
Oh, yeah,
And
don't
that's
ghost.
fucking.
I don't
Thank
agree
you.
with
That's
ghosting.
all.
I don't agree with ghosting either.
Oh my god, thank
But
you guys.
I'll
I mean,
literally just go, hey, like,
get
you know
why
what?
guys do it,
I'm just not
but-
feeling.
Yeah, you feel abused.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's
had a
like, oh.
I had a lovely time, but honestly, I'm just like I'm not feeling it as much as I thought I was. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
See,
just to bring this
That's
up-
all we want.
Yeah, just to bring that up, like Uncle Ben made a great point. Is like when we like our time is our pussy, right? When we use our time, when it's
whoa, whoa,
wasted.
whoa. Uncle Ben didn't make that point.
No, he didn't make. Well, whatever. But the point is, during that podcast, it was our time is our pussy. But when we waste it, it's trivial for us, but it's very personal for them. So so it's just a difference of it's more painful for them when their coochie is just used up. Versus when our time is used up, it's not the same.
Yeah.
We're able to get get over it pretty quickly.
Thank you.
So that's I think
yeah,
that's
because
the,
we're used to it.
yes, we're used to right.
But my time is as valuable to me as
Yes,
their
it's still our
pussies to
pussy.
them.
Time is still our time is still our pussy though.
Well, like, I mean, I'm definitely different in a way, like, cause like I said to Irish, like we had these conversations, like how I make the guy breakfast and dinner. Like to me, that's like my time being wasted too, cause I'm like I'm putting in that effort. So like it's fucking man, I want to cook you dinner, and
Yeah, but women typically give their time a lot more freely.
Yes.
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Like in the way that guys will like fuck right away, like you guys will give your time right
Yeah,
away.
you
Oh,
just
like
wanna
I'll
go
cook you
out-
breakfast, I'll cook you
Yeah,
dinner.
your pussy that
Right.
is what you're safeguarding. Our time is what we're
We're
safeguarding.
safeguarding.
But we
okay.
give
That's your
we give our
pussy.
body right
Yeah,
away,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
give
It's
your
our pussy.
time right away.
Right.
Your time is the equivalent to our body.
You're willing to go out for 4 hours just to talk to a guy and not give him any pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that drives us
For us,
fucking
that's-
insane.
oh
We
my, that's-
fucking hate that.
Fuck. Like, yeah.
It's like let's talk. It's like I don't want to talk. Talking makes me unhappy.
Right.
Talking makes me unhappy.
That's why it's important to create that sexual atmosphere from jump. You know,
Yeah.
look at her titties. Say she looks nice. Do all those type
It'll
of things.
keep you talking. too,
Right.
yeah.
Keep you right. Just be sexual with her because
Like,
it's not.
I don't wanna talk that
you
much. I
can't
don't wanna
talk
talk that much.
neutral and then all of a sudden
Guys
start talking
don't. We
sexual.
don't. Most of us don't want to talk that much.
I
And the
don't
guys that
either.
do, and the guys that do want to talk that much, they can't fuck.
Yeah. I actually, dude.
His opinion.
fucking
Oh,
facts,
Gerby's
dude.
a
Yes.
talker. Gerby's a talker.
No, it depends. It just depends. But like I said, you don't want to jump from neutral, friendly to sexual. That's confusing. You want to jump from the very beginning, from word go, create that sexual energy right away. Let her know that you're attracted to her immediately.
Yeah.
That's because then that transition when you from off the date to what are we doing afterwards, that makes it a lot easier to transition into sex,
Yes.
kissing, or whatever's going on.
So when with my recent dude, like after sex, he would, kind of like, do his usual like nappy thing, as you tend to all do.
I don't take naps.
I mean, not like a nap, just like a
depends.
like
It depends.
starfish.
It depends
Stacey,
during the
that's
day.
kind of offensive. We got two
depends
black
during the-
guys on this podcast.
I mean, like you're
No, I
starfishing on the
never-
That's not
bed.
offensive. That's not
Na-
offensive.
nappy.
How is that? I don't.
Oh, I see what you did
Oh.
there. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Puns.
no.
Low
Oh.
hanging
So
fruit.
fun.
Ha
Okay. I
I'm a
didn't
regular
catch that.
John.
No, for some reason after I nut, I'm like I get invigorated. I get.
Okay.
It depends.
I mean, yeah, it depends on the guy. A lot of them,
Charismatic. This
they
is
like
shit-
to
this is
starfish
shit
on the
water.
bed.
This is shit water.
But so
You just hating on my water, bro.
No. Do you want me to drop some water knowledge on you?
Go ahead, water me, bro.
you're drinking
no
Fiji,
water
you
knowledge.
fuck.
Let's continue
Yeah.
on.
Yes. Bottled water is the biggest scam in America.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
it
by
is.
far,
Yes,
by
it
far.
There
is
is a
by far, 100%.
documentary
Yes, 100%.
out there called
I've-
Bottled.
I listened to a water sommelier speak. Okay, and now
Sommelier.
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 Whatever.
Can we
I'm
plug
not
this?
cultured.
Yeah, he
Pin
don't do
this for
French.
another
He don't
day.
do
Pin
French.
this.
It's a very brief point. It's very
Okay,
brief.
okay.
Okay, what you're looking for in water doesn't matter if it says mineral or any of that goofy shit. What you're looking for is the total dissolved solubles. You want a water with over 200. Ideally, the higher number, the better. But when you drink like Poland Spring and you just drink it and you still feel thirsty and shit, and then there's sometimes you drink certain water and you're like, God damn, I feel quenched. It's because filtered water, purified water, they take all the minerals that actually hydrate you out. This water is great because when like almost silkier tasting the water, the better. Boom. That has no total dissolved solubles in it, so it's not actually hydrating you. That's why Fiji water has like kind of a silky taste because it's got 222 milligrams per liter of total dissolved solubles.
All right, white boy. You got that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Whatever, bro.
I was thinking it. You're saying it.
Really start thinking about the taste and the texture of your water when you drink it. It's got a silky, like almost milky look to it and stuff. You need the minerals in there.
That's why Dasani is gross.
All right, let's get back to blowjobs.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I got lots of minerals. I got lots of minerals. Yeah.
Can we talk about girls who don't swallow? Because you're
They're not girls.
It's just
They're not even people.
That's optional.
Spitters are
That's
quitters.
no,
Spitters are quitters.
you're good.
Whether you
you're a
do
good
so
lady
or
if you
not,
swallow.
It's a preference.
Spitters are quitters.
It's not that bad. It just depends on your diet.
Yep.
I've tasted some nasties.
plenty
I've
of
tasted some
protein.
goods.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Let's go to our second item.
Okay.
Item.
Item.
Oh, this guy's face already got me mad. Let's go.
Can we do this one last because it's a funny one? Yeah, let's do this one. Well, both of them are funny technically, but I like that one funny.
Oh, shit.
Together, you plan on spending like 20, 30 years together. Of course, you're gonna have to play with the asshole, lick it.
Ma, you're wildin'.
Maybe even get a strap. Like you gotta explore. You have many holes. Like we all have many
Ma,
holes.
what the fuck are you
holes.
talking about, bro?
I mean, it feels nice when you lick your ear, right? Imagine your eyes.
Mom, you telling me you licking niggas' asses out here, bro?
I'm not licking niggas'
Nah,
ass.
but
I
that you
licked
defending it.
Ass before, but I've never. I don't
Ma,
know
you
about
kiss
licking
me
niggas'
with
ass.
your mouth, Mom.
I brush my teeth.
How
many bitches
Mom.
have your lips been on? Like,
We're not talking about that. We talking about eating ass, a nigga's ass, bro.
and the pussy
You
right
fuck
to the
somebody with a
ass, the
strap,
boots.
Mom?
I have.
Ma, get out my room. Get.
I fucked the nigga with a brush.
I get the fuck.
With a brush?
Like.
Mama's a soldier. What the fuck?
Mom's a savage.
Mama's
I love it.
Savage.
Good parenting.
She's giving him she's giving it to him straight. He gonna find out later on. He gonna be like, damn, my mom was right. He gonna be scarred by it, but like,
Hey,
she gave him two truth. Like it was way too
that
true.
information will be super helpful in therapy. Why is it? Do you like a vibrator in your ass? Do you think, Johnny? Well, I don't know. My mom always was like into fucking guys. I think it's probably to do with my mommy issues. I don't know.
I don't know.
Something Freud said or some shit.
I think he's young. Clearly, you could tell.
Definitely.
He's a young guy. He doesn't know any better yet.
Yeah.
So, but it's good that she's
hilarious.
giving him the game now
Yeah.
versus later. So I think that's good. That's why I think it's good parenting. Ultimately,
It's
that's
great
what she's
parenting.
doing. Yeah, 'cause she's letting him know.
It's blunt ass parenting,
Right.
but like it's good. It's great parenting.
And more importantly, whatever you do in your relationship is your business.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's
That-
basically
that-
what she's saying. She's
that
not
was-
going out eating ass. But if you my man, I'm gonna eat your ass.
That was
That's
the
basically what she's
best birds and the bees I've ever heard.
saying. Right.
Yeah.
That's the
Agreed.
best birds and the bees ever.
Everybody got holes.
Yep.
Many of them.
Yep. And people like to stick stuff in them. You know,
Right,
it's
right,
just
right.
what they do.
Right. You don't like your eyeballs lit, but you do.
Holes
like your
were
hair
made
lit.
for
You know what I'm
filling.
saying?
So you learn trial and
These
error.
holes are made for filling.
That's just
That's good.
Yo, I'm on gold tonight, dog. I'm on something different.
And ultimately, who cares? Who cares what you do with your ass? Who cares what you do with anything? It's just you and your partner. Who gives a shit?
Yep. But I say
Agreed.
you should bop it.
Twist
Lick it.
Pull it.
Stick it. Pull it. Pick it.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm glad you guys saw where I was
Hey,
going
man,
with that one.
just ask my permission first, because I'll let you know if maybe it's just not a good day. Like I said, maybe I ate tacos the night before. Like
That's fair. That's
just
fair.
let me know, like if that's what you want to do, and then I'll be like yes or no.
Yeah, that's
because I'm
fair.
cool. Like ass plays cool, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our last item. I think this is pretty hilarious, to be honest with you. But
You need some game from me. She said, Gilly, I've been dating my boyfriend for 3 years. When we first met, he said I was going to have his child. He was going to buy us a house and we was going to get married. Now, we had our child in 2017. He just bought us a house 2 months ago. But I gave him an ultimatum that he got to get me a ring by my next birthday in a couple months. He said he financially can't afford it. So we just basically playing house without no paperwork. Should I leave him or should I stay with him, Gilly? Well, damn, bitch, what is you looking for? A perfect nigga? He told you he was going to have a child with you, get your house and marry you. He had the child and he got you the house. Bitch, he 2 out of 3. If this was basketball, he's 66% from the field. Fucking LeBron James and Kevin Durant don't shoot that fucking good. Now, he ain't married you yet because he said he financially can't afford it. Did you ever stop to think he might can't afford it because he got a new fucking child in a brand new house, bitch? You selfish ass. Right?
Get her!
Preach.
Get her! He mad. He get her.
No, I love that.
I mean, and also, I'm thinking this also, like, if he's saying, because it takes nothing to get married. If he's saying he can't afford it, that means she's probably asking for something over the top.
Yeah, right. Like
so
a
like
marriage,
like,
traditional
wedding,
and
because if you want to go to the Justice of the Peace right there,
Yeah,
you
right,
got her.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
That costs.
Pretty sure City Hall is like $50.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right,
Like,
right.
that's
No, but
nothing.
she wants
I'm sure she's asking for something over
crazy.
the fucking
Right,
top.
right.
Of course.
Like, what's that show on TLC? Say Yes to the Dress or whatever. Like, no,
Pimp
dude.
My dress? No. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Pimp
if you want to
these
wear, like,
titties.
you're touching yourself. Like, yeah, you're like my dress.
If you won't feel on you,
No,
who
no.
will?
I don't know. I know it's a weird thing. I have like anyway. Moving forward, let's not talk about
That was
Let's not talk about you.
That was
touching
that was a
yourself.
secret technique there. He's getting
Oh,
you
is he
because he
getting
got
a
you to mimic it.
sexual-
He was
yeah.
just doing it, and you were like, "Oh, why are you?"
Oh.
You're like, "You're touching your titty now. I gotta touch yours."
Oh,
He's
that's
"Ah."
like psychological game right there.
Yeah, dude, that was you
I
were
did that
like,
by
you were
accident.
incepting her touching her own titties by you touching your titties.
I'm gonna try that.
You guys like mind melded there for a second.
Nah, I'm
You're
gonna
like,
try that. I'm gonna actually start doing that.
He gonna start rubbing his own titties anytime
See
he's
if that
out.
works. See that actually makes him do that.
On that note, I do have to like get going. 'cause
Okay,
I have
no
to, I have to
problem.
go to a gig.
Yeah,
Another
no problem.
gig.
No
I think that.
Stupid
Do
shit.
we have anything else we need to get to, or?
I just wanted to make these 3 points, but we could just end it right there. Thank you. This is the KINGZ podcast. Thank you for coming with us. It was fun. We love y'all. Keep coming back. Keep supporting us. Thank you.
Hell
Stacey,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. We enjoyed your company.
Oh, yeah.
It's been your boy, Charismatic Me, on IG and Twitter. Catch me at the Broadway Club in New York
Go
for
support,
the Yas
guys.
Festival. Please come through.
Come see Big J and Laugh Boston the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers. Peace.
They don't want you motivated to take the top. They want you down here as a hopeless slave. Now it's time for your cheat check, nigga. Welcome to the gangbang dungeon. Shit ain't safe. If your chain hang, the jailers gon' snatch it. Even the warden stays straight thuggin'. White boys bloodin'. Black CIA agents corrupted. Flying cocaine planes hustling. Banks stay smuggling funds from the public for the turf war against Arabs with AKs bussin'. Oil fields flooded. Block boys searching for ways out. Rapping the kid they name buzzing. Confederate flag rhetoric terrorizes minds of an awkward white youngin'. KKK loves it. Shit is disgusting. Are you sure this the place you won't be locked up in? When your heart's pumping fast from combat with the roughest, you sure you can keep your brain from crumbling? Keep it structured. Killers is cold, man. You probably got a bitch for soul. You fuck nigga. You way too humane for this place. Even the Vatican got a bank full of francs for his ways. The Pope's just another G hogging his block. So would you put your money to? Let me come to your spot. Let me see what's all up in your socks, asshole. Let me tap.